All right, once you've done your basic setup for Planboard, you are given this screen with a few options for where you want to go here. So you can go to start planning your day. You can look at creating a template for lesson plans. This might be if you use something the same every day, so you might have success criteria, your learning goals, the basic plan outline, and then whatever else you want to highlight. If there's something you use all the time, you can create a template that will always be there for every lesson you create for that class. Standards or expectations here, we'll get back to that in a little bit. You can actually tie the curriculum expectations to your specific lessons. It's a really nice feature and it allows you to track how you've been doing with the curriculum over time throughout the term. We'll come back to that later. Lastly, there's also a search database within Planboard for lesson plans. The nice thing about OTF Planboard is that it's specifically loaded, I believe, over 200 lessons into OTF Planboard that you can easily just take, add into your lesson planning, adjust how you want. We'll come back to that later too. For right now, just through the basics, I'm going to click on Start Planning My Day. So from here, you can see the schedule that I created. I brought those courses over. So first period, I've got my grade 10 academic English. I've got my grade 12 college and my prep period. You can see period 4, 5, and 6, which I didn't complete yet, are there as well. Okay. From here, you have a schedule to see what day you're working on. You can also see the date at the top here. For February, the month followed here. The notepad is very nice. I'll use this throughout to kind of update myself, depending on how a lesson goes. If there's something I want to change later on or come back to or I didn't quite finish, I'll leave myself some notes here as the lesson goes on. It's a really nice feature. Across the top, you got a few different options for views as well. So you've got day, which is what we're in right now. I can switch to week view and see that line for my week. My first week here, there's only 3 days. I had my term starting on the Wednesday. If I go over to the next week here, you'll see it's on a 5-day week. Let's flip back. You also have an option for a month view. And so you can plan out your month here. And you'll have, once you start adding information, you'll be able to see some basics here each day for your lessons and just go through the month there. Or you can look class by class. So from here, I can see the first week for my grade 10 academic English class. That's when I'm on. I can come over here and switch. Tracking here, so what week of the semester, how far in the term are you? You can track your lessons plan and how many standards or expectations you've used. Okay, now I'm going to switch back to day view here. And if I click to edit, you can see here, so I want to add something in for my grade 10 academic English class here. Click in anywhere in the box, click to edit, and it will bring up this text tool. It's very similar to using something like Microsoft Word or Google Docs. Basic formatting, so you can bold, italics, underline, strike through, see what's been deleted. You can add bullets, which I use a lot personally, numbering, you can look at your indentations. It also has some very nice multimedia features. So from here, I can click on add an image. So I can pull this up and I can pull a link for an image. I can drag something in here, or I can actually click on insert and pull something off from my computer. And that image will be shown right there and be tied to that lesson, which is really nice. I know some art teachers who use this, who will put examples of paintings in or something like that. If they have a data projector in their class, they'll actually project right from their lesson plan up to the class. While we're on that note, that's something I do myself as well. So I'll have my learning goals and success criteria right into these lesson plans and actually share these with my students. I'll pull them up in front of the class on the overhead projector, and this is a place that we'll start. And we'll talk about sharing features later on, how you can give links and embed them onto websites as well. There's a lot of really nice features with OTF Planboard. If you want to add a table, you can go here, insert a table, yada yada, play around with that. You can also hyperlink. It's a feature I use a lot myself as well. So you can actually add some text in here and then hyperlink to a website. We'll come back to that as well again. But that's the basics there. So I had a lesson play, first day, introductions. Highlight this here, get in bold, italics, where I want, drop down. I'll go bolding here, introduce self to class. Again, this basic features here. We'll come back to a lot of this later. It's down here for add standards or expectations. For each lesson, as we talked about, you can do this as well. If you upload a file, say you've got a handout for the first day you want to be giving out and you want to tie that to this lesson plan, you just click upload file. It'll go into your stuff here and you can go through that and look, decide what file you want to add to it, and it'll actually load that up onto here. One of the nice features of OTF Planboard, it's essentially a pro account that other teachers pay for through OTF. You get that for free through the OTF account, which gives you, I believe, 3 gigabytes of data to store online, which is a really nice feature as well.